Hello, everybody. We are just taking my medicine, getting ready for bed. But I kind of fell asleep earlier, so I'm not really that tired. So, you know what's kind of sad in a way is I really only had my dad in my life for about 3.5 years. But missing a pill. I only had my dad in my life for about 3.5 years. And one of the only things that I got from my dad, well, there's a couple of things. I think I got his humor. I'm pretty sure I got his temper. But also, I got diabetes. So, that's always fun. My dad was a good man. He was just very rough around the edges. And being rough around the edges, he drank a lot, which did not give him diabetes, by the way. There's so many people that have the wrong idea about diabetes, especially type 2 diabetes. They're like, what did you do? Eat too much sugar as a kid? No. That's the way it works. It was very, very heavy in my dad's side of the family. It is hereditary, so, you know. So with my dad, though, it was like, I got my dad's eyes, my dad's sense of humor, his temper, and diabetes. So, anyways, so I was always okay. I never didn't actually, the type 2 did not present itself until I was pregnant with my second child. The first one, it was like, oh, you're pre-diabetic, but I gained a crap ton of weight with him. Like, whenever I was pregnant with him, I gained 75 pounds with him because he was my first. And I was young and I ate whatever I wanted to and what I thought he wanted. And what he wanted was pizza and ice cream. So that's what I ate my whole pregnancy. Gained 75 pounds. Anyways, and so it's always been, hello, Toast. Hello. Welcome. So, anyways, the complications of having type 2 diabetes. There's many. So, not only am I type 2 diabetic, but I am classified as morbidly obese. They want me at 5'10" to be like 150 pounds or something. That's not going to happen. Okay, I'm going to look anorexic if I do that. However, I have quite a bit of weight to lose. And my son's almost 19 now. And he's getting married next year. So, to a lovely girl. But the complications that come with that, with being overweight and diabetic and all the wonderful stuff, is I have high blood pressure. My cholesterol's high. Um, my A1C is high, which I'm on the Manjaro shot now. I have lost 25 pounds in almost 2 months, so that's good. Um, yes, I'm having a Diet Dr. Pepper tonight because I need that fizziness. Y'all, I love water. I do. There's just times that I'm like, I need that burn. So, carbonation it is. Excuse me while I take my pill. My pills. Hold on. There we go. All right. Save the rest of this for the morning. My lord. Anyways, so yeah, misconceptions about diabetes. It's, if you eat all that sugar, you're gonna get diabetes. That's not the way it works, guys. Because if that was the way it worked, then I would definitely not have diabetes. The husband is sleeping, so I must turn off or shut the door. That's my crazy cats. If you are new here, my name is Jessica. I'm from Arkansas. If you are not new here, hello again. I appreciate you. I took a nap earlier. Liquid sugar is a lot worse than sugar and solids. I don't know. Because you have and I appreciate you asking that question. Now, that's hard to say. Honestly, I'm definitely not an expert. However, we have our sugar in every food, right? So even if you have a piece of bread, yeah, that's me. I'm like, "Meh." Even if you have like a piece of toast, see what I did there? Um, you know, that those nutrients and stuff will break down to fuel our bodies. And it breaks down into sugar. So there are different types of sugar. Um, you know, and we do have to have X amount to keep our bodies going. Um, However, when we have diabetes, our pancreas quits making insulin. So I'm insulin resistant. My body doesn't make insulin anymore. If it does, it's very little. Um, However, I am on um, the Manjaro shot, and last time I was on it, I lost 65 pounds in about 6 months. Um, and I was walking 5 miles a day, like 3 times a week. And I had changed. I was determined. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to let the shot just do the work. That's not what we're doing here. I'm not one of those kind of people. I wanted to change my eating habits. I wanted to change my how I ate, when I ate, what I ate. Aiden, how are you, Dinglefart? I've been posting on your community thing. But I decided that I was going to change my whole lifestyle to be healthier. I wasn't going to just let my shot do the work for me. And it worked. It worked. In about 6 months, I'd lost 65 pounds. I was 9 pounds. No, you're fine. You're fine. I was about 9 pounds away, I think, from um, my goal weight. And then my insurance stopped paying for it. And then they wanted, oh gosh, I can't remember if it was like 500 or something a month for it. And I was like, I can't pay that. Um, and so I had to quit taking it. And when I quit taking it, my body went into starvation mode. And it it decided that after the shot got out of my system, it lasted, yeah, it was a lot of money. Um, and back then, which that was like 3 years ago, I think, I was paying $20 a month. So, um, in some months, just being a normal family, neither we're not rich or anything. We make do, but we're not rich. There were times it was like $20 a month. Can we afford it this month? Yeah, yeah, okay. But some days it might have been stretching it. So, anyways, you didn't miss anything. Just me jabbering. Um, but after about 2 weeks, and I was still walking. I was still eating the same for about 2 weeks after I had my last shot, and then um, it was like one day. It was like my whole body was like a switch flipped, and it was like I needed. It was almost like females have that time of the month, and sometimes they get the munchies and stuff right before. And anyways, and that's kind of how it started. And then it was like after that, it was like, oh my gosh, I can't stop eating. And so it was crazy. And even though I was still walking, I was still drinking all my water, and I was still trying to stick with my food intake, what I should and shouldn't be taking in. It was like it just seemed like overnight I gained like 20 pounds back, and I got super depressed, and um, because it was like no matter what I was doing, I was gaining weight, and so I finally just gave up because I was like, what's the point? you know I got very, very depressed. It was a very dark time in my life. And so I've been off and on trying to diet. You don't ever want to starve yourself because once you start eating again, your metabolism's like holding on to every calorie. So, I've tried off and on doing different things, and it just, you know, I'm just not one that can lose weight very easily. So, anyways, I was very angry with the healthcare system, with the health insurance. Um, oh, thank you, Toast. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Um, yeah, yes, thank you for subbing. I really appreciate you. Um, you know, uh, anyways, it was a dark time there for a while, but I was angry with the healthcare system because it just seemed like everybody else's insurance was paying for the shot for people who were not diabetics that just wanted to lose weight. And that frustrated me because here I am and I'm like, y'all, I did every program, everything that you can think of that um to try to get coupons, to try to get, discounts on those shots and stuff because they did work so well for me. And my insurance was like, we'll pay $20. So you still have, $700-800 to pay if you want. And I was like, man, I can't do that. But I was very frustrated because I'm like, You know, I am a type 2 diabetic and I have high cholesterol, I have a fatty liver, I have high blood pressure, I am overweight. Um, there's so many other things that go along with diabetes. Right? Let's go. I need to start doing something like when I get a new sub. Like I need to do something and I don't know what it is. I watched this one guy today and every time somebody donated, he did a backwards roll off of his couch and I was like, my house will come tumbling down if I do that, guys. but um anyway, so I was very, very frustrated with the healthcare system just because I was like, here the misconception of diabetes with, well, maybe you just shouldn't eat that sugar and you'll not have diabetes anymore. That's not the way it works. So it's like I can't help it. New side to this crazy blessed family. Um, but um, so, anyways, when our current president got president again, um, he moved few things around in healthcare, and someone told me they said, um, just try to get your Manjaro filled, and just see if your insurance pays for you more. Anyways, now I'm able to get it for $100 a month, which is $25 a week, and it's much better than what $400 or whatever it was. Um, so that along with um, dieting, boy, listen, ain't none of them good. Okay, I'm just going to tell you that right now. No politician is God. No politician is great. They all lie. They all no. I listen. I did vote for him. Okay, and this is not to start a war. Okay, this is not to start a discussion, a hate discussion, or anything like that. In my thing, it was the lesser of two evils. Okay, so um, none of them are good. Thank you. But I'll tell you one thing. I will say this: if he would stay off of X, and if he would stay off of social media in general, he'd be a lot better off. I'll just tell you that right now. He's arrogant, yeah. He's cocky, yeah. I don't like that in anybody. Um, you don't have to be a know-it-all. You don't have to be. Make him quit. You don't have to be hateful. You can say things in a nice way. However, he does have the respect um, from people in other countries that some of our past presidents, yes, he has. He absolutely has. My cats have the zoomies, and they're like going parkour, parkour, parkour. Um, I'm not ever going to agree with everything that any of the presidents we've ever had that since I've been alive. I'm always going to disagree with something because they're people, they're humans. Yes, yes. I was like, what is going on? They were just like jumping all over me. So is he my favorite person? No. Um, Do I think he's done more? Do I think he's. That's really hard because, I don't want to start a fight on here. Um, let's just say nobody's perfect. And if he could stay off of social media, I think that would help him out a lot. But I feel like he has respect from other countries that a lot of other presidents didn't have. He says what he means what he says. Um, you know, and he has his faults just like everybody else does. Um, but anyways, back to what I was talking about with diabetes. So, you know, I went ahead. Thank you. I try. I'm like I don't. I've lost some really good friends over the last several years due to putting my opinion out on social media, and I try to be nice about everything that I say, um, because no matter who you are, if you are in politics, you're darned if you do and you're darned if you don't. It doesn't matter who you are. So everybody's going to find something negative to say about everybody. That's just the way it is. Um, and but a lot of my friends um, that I had, they took it very personally, and if I shared anything or if I just said something that they didn't agree with, they dropped me like it was hot. Yes, and I was like, I'm not here to start a fight. I just heard a noise in my daughter's room. Toast, you're back. Political opinions should be respected even if you don't agree with them. Always make sure to. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, love. I'm sorry, baby. Why don't you go lay down? You want to say hi to my peoples? And I honestly wish that we could go back to how it was like, I guess when my grandparents were voting, and whenever I can remember them voting, where you didn't talk about who you voted for because it really, you saved a lot of that. You saved a lot of the fights, a lot of the hurt. Um, I think everybody is entitled to their own opinion. I think. That's my stomach. I think everybody is entitled to their own opinion on who they want to vote for, and everybody has their own reasons. Yes. Um, my opinion's not going to be the same as everybody else's opinion, and that's fine. I love winter. Okay. Not many people love winter. I love winter.
A lot of people like.
You're supposed to be in bed.
I feel sick.
Yes.
My friend likes fall.
But
spring.
Your fat girl over here cannot handle hot weather. So I love winter, and not everybody will agree with that, and that's fine. We all have our own things that we like, and our own things that we don't like. So no, ma'am. You need to go get in bed, please.
No, but she said, I guess
it's good cuddle weather.
I guess on the second child, saying what I could guess my friend's favorite season, Aubrey, And she said, "How'd you get it?" And I said, "Well, you kind of wear you wear fall clothes each day." Like she has this sweatshirt that has a pumpkin, like a pumpkin latte thing,
Yeah.
and then a pile of leaves.
Yeah. Oh yes, I do. I slept with a cooling blanket and found her in the ice storm, so that's how much I love the cold. Yes.
She, it's
I love the cold. Plus,
she would do that because she sweats really easily.
well, not anymore. But plus, if you think about it, you can put more on than what you can take off legally.
Also, she
At
has
some point, that becomes illegal in
also
public.
also, also she has her fan on 24/7.
I do. I have my fan on 24/7. But anyways, so back to my original what I was saying was if you're new here, you're gonna realize that I'm all over the place. Um anyway, so now I'm taking the Monjaro shot. I'm doing it's $100 a month that I'm paying. I have Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance in it. You know, it's not great insurance, but it's okay insurance. And anyways, I'm willing to pay $25 a week to help get my body back in check, and which will in turn help my mind get back in check. You know, um, my poor cat. All right, hey, it is what time is it right now? It is 10:03. Go get in bed. Thank you. Go get in bed. 1, 2. Bro, my cat is like he's lunatic right now.
Mayhem.
Hey, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Why? Because you abuse me. So.
My daughter was so excited to watch. Hi, Adeline. Oh, sorry, go tell you. I forgot about cooling pillow. So do those really work? Yes, ma'am. I do try to shout people out. Okay, I do. I've been on lives before where you're like ignored, and it's not fun. You're so welcome. Well, that sucks. Well, then I guess you can turn it over, though, right? Okay. I'm going to sneak back into my room real quick. I know. I'm sorry. I'm going to sneak back in my room real quick. Hold on. Shh. Aiden, be quiet. Shh. Let's see. Hate is a strong word. Okay, well, thank you for coming in, Patricia. Patricia! I had a friend that was like we always laughed about how they sounded. Oh Lord, I don't want to start another debate here. How they started where they would be like he was really good at sounding gay. He was not by any means, but he'd be like, "Oh my gosh, Becky, Patricia, it's me, Jessica." Are you really? Oh, that's neat. We listen and we don't judge. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so I try to do Mickey, and my daughter just gets like really embarrassed whenever I do it. So here we go. Hey, boys and girls. Oh, my dad was really good at doing Donald Duck. I would. I'm trying to be quiet because my husband's got to get up early in the morning, and I don't want my daughter to get back up to be like, "Are you doing Mickey Mouse?" But hey, you want to say hi to my cat? Hold on. You want to say hi? I love you. Aiden, do you have a Facebook? Because that, or you need to make a video, man. She is brain dead. She's a ding ding, okay? She is a. I know she's. My other cat's whining to get out of the room now. Oh, come on. so, so yes, yes. She's like, Daddy Pig. She's a ding dang, y'all. You'll have to. I've got 3 cats, so I have. I have chaos, mischief, and mayhem. If that tells you anything, and that was mischief. She's like, Mayhem is the one. Oh my gosh. One of my dogs used to do that. That's funny. Now I put some shorts up of Mayhem. He's my funny one. He is Mayhem. You need to calm down. He is my little troublemaker. But here lately, yes. Whoa, Aiden. That's weird. That's weird. Okay, so Mayhem, my gray cat, when I got him, he came with a brother. Okay. He was just a stray, and him and his brother both showed up. And I gave his brother to a friend of mine, and they still have him. His name is Meow Meow. That's so weird. Sandwich boy, welcome in. Yes, go do that. Bark, bark. Come here, bark. I know people that have named their dogs Dog. Yay! Why are you sad and worried? Yeah, sandwich boy, what's wrong? They're having a complex. Oh, I'm so sorry. Are the people okay? I'll have to look it up. Oh my gosh. I try to stream like at least 3 times a week. Oh my gosh. Are you and your family okay? That is awful. Nishi. Oh, I'm so sorry. awful. Yeah, you miss a lot, Aiden. Um, so it's Sandwich Boy. Um, I don't know. Have you guys met? Anyways, there was a fire in his apartment, and yeah, firefighters fell through the balcony and all kinds of stuff. That's awful. I'm so sorry. Absolutely, we'll be praying. Hey, I'm gonna do post like 10 pictures and 2 dogs. Okay. Dogs are Layla and a German Shepherd and Dallas, the mini Australian Shepherd. Oh, I know. She reminds me of a rabbit. You know, if you get a rabbit, especially a wild one, especially a baby one, and they freeze and they're like, as long as I hold really still, you can't see me. That's what she reminds me of. Poor Mishy. Meow. She's so hateful. Meow. So we don't have dogs now. It's the first time in yes. Uh, um, we haven't. It's the first time in 12 years I haven't had a dog in the house, and it's really weird. I was reacting like, oh my gosh. Oh, I gotta tell you guys a story. So my friend, she works in the room next to me, and she was telling me, charge it, charge it, charge it, charge it. She works in the room next to me, and she was telling me that like her power went out. It was 2:01 in Houston. Okay. Yeah, I gotta tell you guys the tea, man. I got the tea for the stuff. So, anyways, my friend, she was telling me, she called me, and she's like, yeah, my power went out for a couple hours. And I was like, why? Like, we don't even have a storm right now. She's like, no, because there used to be a squirrel. There used to be a squirrel. So apparently, this little squirrel decided to jump up somewhere and it took out our power. What's my cat looking at? I don't like it when my cat's just what? There's nothing up there. They're sitting there, Mayhem sitting there, and then he's like, I'm like, there's nothing up there. We had our air conditioner stop working over the summer, or yeah, last summer. Oh no. Yeah, I was going to say our air conditioner quit working last summer at the end of the summer, and we had somebody out, and uh, anyways, he took a picture of what was going on in the attic and stuff, and he came down and he's like, "All right, so this is what's going on." He's like, "This used to be a mouse. It had chewed up something, and you ran over a field mouse." I don't even want to know. right? Look, y'all, look at Mayhem. He's so cute. Look at him. Mayhem. Kitty, 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 kitty. What? You fed the homeless rat poison water? Um, hmm? What? Okay. I can't with you guys tonight. Probably YouTube. Mayhem, you're being so sweet. My son, who is almost 19, he called me. He's in Silver Dollar City in Missouri right now with his girlfriend, with his fiance, and her family. And he called me today. He's like, "Mom, I was on a kiddie ride and almost got sick." It's 2 alarm apartment, and so yeah, I would just check on YouTube probably. Ah, we're going to Tennessee this summer. I'm really excited about that. Mayhem. He's being so cute, guys. Like, I can't with his little face. Hi, baby. Mayhem. Hi, baby. You're so sweet. He's like, y'all, I'm tired. I've had a long day of destroying things and chasing my sisters, and it is a love. It is. Oh, oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. Oh, okay. So, in relation to where the fire is, like if you're where was your apartment? Absolutely. Toast, I think that it's in Houston, Texas. What? What's wrong? Hold on, guys. Okay, sorry guys. My daughter fell asleep and then she hit her head on the windowsill. No, it was my daughter. Bro, what are you doing? Anybody know anything about? Yeah, yeah. You know the windowsill thing. It comes out. You know, it's like that thing. I don't know. She said she rolled over in her sleep. Anybody know anything about carpenter ants and how to get rid of them? I just scared my cat. Ma'am, what are you looking at? There's nothing over there. Okay, Sandwich Boy, what's your question? Toast, what did you guys do to get rid of them? What are you looking at? There's nothing over there, bro. Cause chaos. I have absolutely. Which one? Because yes, they all do. I actually have um I have a cat named Chaos. She's actually up there. That's Chaos. Chaos. Oh, she mad. What's she mad about? He's staring at Mayhem. This is the one that causes the most chaos, though. She is, yeah, she's always very angry. She's, she has decided, my kids leave bath towels on the floor. And no, I know. I know. I was watching her. That's what I was fixing to say. Was, and then you got this one. Hey, Mishi. She's like, her eyes are always dilated too. She always looks like she's on something. Um, she has taken my kids leave their bath towels on the floor and stuff in the bathroom, and she has taken to peeing on the towels. Doing that, she just does it out of spite, I think. Because like I have three cats, I have three litter boxes, right? And they're not supposed to. I don't know. Yeah. So, hi, baby. So we have threatened the children with their lives. Not really, but we're like, you cannot leave bath towels on the floor. Oh, you're so pretty. You're my Mishy, and you're so pretty. It took a dodo. Oh, a doo doo. Hey, you guys want to see my pet cemetery? You guys want to see my pet cemetery? Okay, go lay down, baby. I know, baby. I need you to go lay down, though. Toast and sandwich boy, do you guys want to see my... I'm only going to be on here for about 3.5 minutes.
I'm gonna go lay
In bed. That's why I need you in the middle, please. You guys want to see my pet cemetery in my living room? It's a memorial. It's not really a cemetery, but...
And I set the... We have like some pictures and I set the pictures up.
Yeah. Well, it's not really a cemetery. We have cremated our animals.
Oh, Mom, I guess we forgot this one to Teddy.
It's okay. So this is our cat Trouble. This is our dog Goliath.
And look at show them other pictures.
I will. This is Darla, our first dog that we had. These are pictures that we have.
I like this one.
Yeah, this, he looks like that, or I like that. That's also him. Helicopter ears. Yes, Goliath just passed away. We had to put him to sleep. It was so bad, guys. Like he had a seizure during sedations. It was pretty bad. But he was already having like neurological issues. Girl, you're supposed to be in bed.
Well, I was gonna put it on the counter so I could get it to Teddy when I go to.
Okay. So, anyways, yeah, it's been rough. And like, I don't know what I'm gonna do when my other cats pass away because I think I might want them stuffed. I don't know. Not really. That's kind of morbid.
Mama, if you haven't stuffed, I'm actually gonna cry each day.
Have them mounted up on the walls. My cats will never die. I'll be in there in just a second, okay?
Poor Mischief has a big old bald spot on her face.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Mischief has a big bald spot on her face.
I know. There is what? Huh? There's school tomorrow. At least I work tomorrow. Some schools are out on Good Friday, but we're not. Bruh. Seriously?
Oh, look at it.
Toast, where are you from? Just state. You don't have to tell me where. It depends on... Oh, there you go. That's why. I'm an Arkansas gal. I know. I don't know why my videos are doing this. They're lagging really bad. And they're glitching really bad too. But it really does. It really, really does. All right, y'all. Yep, it's 10:35. I got to get up in the morning and go back to my No, you're good. Um, Gotta get back to my 4-year-olds tomorrow. We're having Easter egg hunt at the school, and anytime that we have a party day or something like that, it's just insanity. So, but I appreciate you guys coming in. I love you guys so much, and hopefully, I will be able to live stream tomorrow. Um, I hope so. Oh, thank you. Yep, I love it. I love talking to my subscribers. I love talking to making friends, and even if it's a bunch of weird kids like y'all, I don't care. So, anyways, all right. Well, I will talk to you guys later. Aw, Aiden, my dangle fart. Yes, you are. All right. Love you guys. Bye.